Right, welcome back to tutorial 3, right, on VR VEX. Now, hopefully most of you have already got the solution, and I'm basically having the solution right in front of you, and let's try and explain how this works. It should be pretty simple. So again, the challenge is to go all the way from 1 to 91, straight, turn 180 degrees, come back to 1, and turn back to default position. So drive forward 1008, because that's 9 times 1 box, and 1 box is 200. Turn right 180 degrees. You could turn right or left 180, it would still turn to the same position, which would be facing this way, facing downwards. And then drive forward 1008, which is 9 boxes, and then turn right 180. Again, that could be turned left, it doesn't really matter. All right, let's see how that works out. There you go. So again, that's highlighted whichever box is being executed. Next one, turning right 180, forward 1008, then turning right again 180, and then there you go. That's the end. Now, let's look at a couple more things. Now, if you thought that wasn't fast enough, you wanted your robot to go faster, one thing you'd want to do is put in a drive velocity block, and with that you can adjust the drive velocity. By default, I reckon it should be about 50%. Now, if you put it to 100, that would be your maximum speed. Right, so let's increase the speed a bit, because it looks a bit too slow, and some of us are not really that patient to wait for the robot to finish the whole movement. So velocity is 100. Let's try and do a bit of repeat. So here we're going to look at repeat loops, and I reckon most of you would have worked with repeat loops in other programs. So what a repeat loop does is basically repeats whatever blocks you have, or whatever movement you have down here, twice. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this inside the repeat block. So the movement is going to execute twice, and this is the number of times you want it to execute. All right, so I'm going to play that. Now, go. It should be faster now. All right, there you go. 21, turn 180, come back in, turns 180 degrees, goes back up, turns 180, and comes back and turns back and stop. Okay, so that's basically using repeat loop and also adjusting the drive velocity, which is the speed of the robot. Now, here's the next challenge, okay, which I'll be looking at the solution in tutorial 4, but the challenge now for you is basically to go in a square. So go from number 1 to 91, turn right, go all the way to 100, turn right, go all the way to 10, okay, and then turn right, go all the way to number 1, and come back to the default position. All right, and I want you to use a repeat loop and only 2 blocks inside the repeat loop. Okay, so that's your challenge, a repeat loop with only 2 blocks inside the repeat loop. All right, all the best. I'll see you in tutorial 4. Thank you very much for listening.